This week we were on location at Polk County Fire Rescue Station 35 with County Commissioner Martha Santiago and PCFR Fire Chief Shawn Smith. Chief Smith showed Commissioner Santiago around the station and showcased some of its uses. Welcome to the Commissioner's Report. I'm Miles Vance. Welcome to the show.
Yes, this is great to be here today, and what an exciting show this is going to be because we have a special guest, our Chief for the Fire Rescue.
Absolutely. Chief Smith, can you tell us a little bit about the building that we're standing next to today?
Yeah, absolutely, Miles. Thank you, and thank you, Madam Chair, for being out here, man. We love to showcase our stations, especially the stations that the commissioners have continued to support over the last, man, it was 7-8 years. We really made a full commitment to that. So this is our Station 35, much like what Miles said. Station 35 is going to be south of that Cumbie area, which is also going to be just north of the Highland City area. Ideal location for this station. It's a busy area. It's a mix of industrial area, some residential, and a lot of commercial properties. So this really suits us to, it suits the organization to the mission that we want to provide is how we can get faster support to any of the residents and or commercial entities in this area. But this station right here is built, it has 10 bedrooms. It houses, right now it has 10 bedrooms, and right now it actually houses 9 people in this station already. We're almost to the capacity of this area. This station also houses our hazmat team. Our hazmat team provides a hazmat for all of Polk County and Hardy County and sometimes Highlands County. So we have them, and then we have a complement of an engine company and a rescue here and a battalion chief at this station.
You could tell he's excited about having these stations. State-of-the-art station, and we're excited as a commissioner, we're excited to be able to do that for the fire rescue staff and for our citizens. Definitely needed. So.
Let's talk about that. Let's talk about how the board works with PCFR to put public safety at the top of your priority list.
Well, public safety is the top of our priority.
Yes, it is.
And fire rescue, this has been a long time coming. Yes. Much needed in our community, especially, I think we've got what, number 8 station?
Yep, correct.
We've already approved 12 stations that are coming in because we have grown immensely in Polk County. And our fire rescue stations or staff need to get to the community as fast as possible. So we're strategically, with the help of the Chief and everybody else, strategically approving stations throughout Polk County to better serve our community. That's the bottom line. We want to be able to serve our community immediately as fast as possible.
Chief Smith, we talked about the advantages of this fire station's location, and we talked about how, it's almost full of firefighters already. Twice this year, you've received funding for new positions for PCFR. Talk about the importance of those new positions and why you felt it was the right time to bring more people in.
But, as a fire chief, you always want more people. More people make less work and carry that burden, easier. There's a big lift in this county. The county is one of the fastest growing counties in the nation. And with that, public safety must grow. And much like what Madam Chair, Madam Santiago said, the commitment's there. So we need to have those positions just to provide the level of service that this county is accustomed to at this time. So you're right. We received the 108 positions. Well, actually, we received about 132 positions, and then we were just awarded the FEMA grant for the SAFER grant, which also gave us 50 additional positions. The timing was prime, the opportunity was there. This is the 8th station, much like Commissioner Santiago said, the 8th station. Now, not all our stations, because the criticism might say, hey, you've already outgrown it. It wasn't that. This is just an ideal spot for this because we also have a station just north of here that also has 10 bedrooms, and then we have Highland City, which is getting that new station, that joint station with the city of Bartow. So we're strategically placed, and once these other stations get built, we'll reallocate resources and make sure that the coverage is adequate for that area. So the timing was opportune and ideal. Federal government agreed so with the SAFER grant, and commissioners have always supported us. To add the positions timing was prime.
And adding those positions, of course, they already said, were greatly needed. And it was about time. And I think from what I've heard, you've already doing a great job in filling those positions.
Correct.
Which is important because it's not only have the position, but be able to fill those positions. So you want to talk a little bit about that?
Yeah, absolutely. So commissioners can approve us to have all these positions, these position control numbers. it's our responsibility to fill those. So it's one thing to say that, hey, yeah, we have so many spots, but we also have so many vacancies. That's counterproductive. So they've awarded us these spots, and we've diligently worked, and we have made headways on hiring and filling these vacancies already. Out of the 132 vacancies, we're down in double digits now. So, I mean, we've really made strides.
Great.
And how are you working to make PCFR a destination fire department that people want to come and work for and spend their entire careers at?
Yeah, that's a good question, Miles. It's culture. You need to have that culture. We serve our crews, which really deems a good culture, but providing them the benefits that they deserve. They're out there working every day, seeing stuff that many people don't see. So providing state-of-the-art fire stations, check. With Commissioner, we've checked that box. We're improving our culture. We're buying some of the best apparatuses in some of our fire suppression equipment and in our ambulances. We're working on being adaptive with our scheduling to make it more lucrative to what all the surrounding counties are doing, where we've implemented the Kelly Day, which is going to be coming on board. So really serving those that serve the community is really what we're really finding, that the culture's improving, equipment state-of-the-art, trucks are state-of-the-art, stations are state-of-the-art, the technology that we're putting in there to make the end user, which are the individuals riding these trucks, to make their life a little bit easier so they can be more efficient, and that's what we're doing.
And you know, you could have the equipment, you could have the positions, you could have the fire trucks, you could have beautiful stations like this, but if the culture is not there, they will not stay. And I think I'm gonna say this, I attribute that to Chief here, who has built the culture of wanting a belonging, of wanting to stay. And I see that when I see his relationship with the firefighters. Yeah. Am I correct?
Yeah.
I mean, I just went to a luncheon
Correct.
that you provided for the firefighters or anybody, and just the atmosphere, the way they interacted with Chief and other people, you could see that culture change, and that's excellent.
Thank you. Yeah.
Well, I'm curious, Commissioner Santiago, what have you learned throughout your years of working with PCFR?
Well, I don't drive a truck, of course.
No.
I don't stay in one of these areas, of course, but safety is one of the most important things. Public safety is one of the most important things. I've learned that you've got to take care of all of them, fire rescue, sheriff, every one of them, to provide the safety that is needed in our county. And I think I've learned that throughout the time. We cannot neglect the fire rescue. They're having a new training, and probably we can go to the new training center when it's open and kind of show it off. A new training center, new stations. Listen, this is what our county needs, and we're working hard to make sure that we provide a public safety for our people.
Well said. Chief Smith, the last thing we want to do today is showcase a little bit of the technology that's in these stations and help people understand why this technology is important. Could you tell us just briefly about some of the things that are in this station, some of the features that help make this state-of-the-art safety technology?
Yeah, I mean, technology really starts from the foundation up and how we do the climate control, how we built the stations, the ergonomics of the station, and a lot of that is, you know, if you're going to say technology as in technology, computers and stuff, all that stuff, we've had that. We've improved connectability, we've improved serviceability, and a lot of the technology is in the trucks right now too. So, but if you're saying technology and how we're building that into the technology is what helped build this station. From the floors, how it stops, you know, the carcinogens, how our floors are done, how our stations are done, how our stations are split up into a green and yellow and red area, just to protect the overall health of our firefighters. You know, so I don't want anybody to say technology is computers and cell phones and all that. It's a lot more than that. Technology is what made this the best station that is out on the market now. I've been to conferences and people come and visit our stations all the time. They've really incorporated technology and how to do that from green rooms to greens, you know, from the space to the calming effects of the paint colors to the flooring, all of that. But on this station, technology is throughout. This is all a Wi-Fi station throughout the whole entire station. They have rooms that do that, all the decon, all the decontamination areas and the UV rays and all that, that's all built into these stations. The digital billboards, which really put out from the calls that are coming in the county to the calls that are in the queue to be dispatched out, to station up bulletins, community BOCC bulletins, community events, and all that. So that just touches a little bit, and even into the fitness rooms. I mean, the fitness areas, the ergonomics built into trainers. That trainers help design that and what equipment goes in there, because it really mimics the muscles that we use. You know, we do a lot of, you can go to the gym and work out, but you need to do specific exercises that tone for what we do. So we lessen back injuries, knee injuries, ankle injuries, shoulder injuries, and all that.
Absolutely, and preserving the firefighters' health is another way of making sure that they stay at PCFR.
Correct.
Okay. Well, thank you so much for joining me today. I learned a lot. I had a great time. Thank you so much.
This is great. Thank you,
Oh,
Chief.
thank
I
you.
appreciate you taking the time to be with us.
Oh, it's an honor.
Thank you.
Honor. Love sharing our stuff, showing our stuff off.
Yes.
But for sure.
And I'd like to thank you for joining us. We'll see you next time.